Hey y'all, welcome. I just finished a reading on President Biden. I hope you guys check it out because it's really good. And I am now about to do a reading on Jennifer Hudson. Because I was thinking I need to balance back out my channel. I started this channel out as a way to give back to the spirits. Because I do consider myself more of a medium than anything else. And I started out doing cold case readings and things like that so that I could give a voice to spirits that have passed on in an unjust manner. And so I was like, I want to do one of those again to balance back out my channel, because I used to say I'll never do celebrity readings, but it's what you guys like. And not only is it what you guys like, it's an easy way for me to show off my abilities, because when I do readings and then they happen and come true, it's no surprise to me. This is me, okay? But you guys need to see it. However, I wanted to do another cold case reading, and honestly, I have read Jennifer Hudson one time, but I never needed any cards to read her. So this reading is more for her family that was slain than it is for her. I was debating whether I should ring my bell for her ancestors, because I didn't know how they would feel about assisting me in this reading. Methinks, because now I'm excited to ring them up, methinks they'll be more than happy. More than happy. Jennifer Hudson's ancestors, I call you up to guide me through this reading. I would like to read her, but I would like to have you all in my mind, Jennifer Hudson's, I see 3 here, 1 here. It's almost like 3 of Wands, and then the Page of Wands in reverse over here. There is some separation going on here. Methinks the 3 that were slain are over here. And over here, I see the mother of the slain child, because she stands with Jennifer. Those 3 that were slain do not, allegedly. And let me preface this by saying that this is all alleged. None of this is really real. This is all a dream. This is all a dream. And I am your dream girl, here to carry you away into the land of mysticism and fairy tales. Okay. What is the energy between Jennifer Hudson and her slain family members? Let me just get right to it. What is the energy between Jennifer Hudson and her slain family members? Her mother, her nephew. Was there one more? Her brother. Yes. Yes. Speak, Lord. Speak to me. I hear that Suge song from Color Purple. You can have all the riches in the world. What do you want, Jennifer? What is it that you want? What is it that you want to do with your talents? What is it that you want to do with your voice? If you close your eyes and imagine your wildest dreams, tell me what you see, and I can give it to you. Is this what you were told, Jennifer? But there's a price. I can give you everything you've ever asked for. I hear a snake, a serpent. This is a ritual. Dream girls got you the attention you've always dreamed of, Jennifer. When you were a little girl and you hated yourself, you hated Chicago, where you were from, the neighborhood. You hated your big black ass family, allegedly. These are not my words. I am channeling right now. So I will say allegedly, because y'all know this is a fairy tale. You hated it. You hated them. The only person you really had was your sister. She's the only person that understood you. Because you wasn't black like them. And you just hated the skin you were in and the skins you came from. Your sister wasn't that much different. She understood you. What do you want, Jennifer? Your voice, your talent could take you so far. What are your wildest dreams? This sounds like a serpent slithering around her arms and circling around her neck, hissing in her ear, in a dark room with a person, a magician, a wizard, encircling her while her eyes are closed. Tell me what it is you want, Jennifer. Tell me your wildest dreams, and I can give it to you for a price. And the challenge is that you were willing to pay that price, allegedly. In the past, I see that when it happened, you had no idea that it would really happen. And you panicked when it happened. Because you knew that you had really went there. And me thinks another voice in your spirit that you tried to suppress, that church spirit, that God spirit that you were trying to suppress after that ritual, was nagging at you. You had the opportunity to change your mind. You had the opportunity to not go forward. And I know, because I got this card before when I did something, and I asked before I did it, should I do it? And I got this. And the results were horrible. Then what came after that was you being completely oblivious, pretending to be oblivious. All these swords in this reading. And what was on your mind was your success. You thought, though, that it would be a small price to pay. You thought it only maybe be one person, maybe a friend. You thought that's how that works, that it would just be somebody insignificant. This is in the advice position, so somebody like me would have told you that it wouldn't just be one person. You'd be left alone with just your sister. And that's the sister, and the child is crippled. Why? Because the child was gone. All you're left with is the mother. And what's in this window was your whole family. You had a whole family. Now it's just you two. And to be honest, Jennifer, this is you. And that's your sister being crippled by what you did. Because you had no idea that it would search out your heart and then take what you despise the most. Something that you kept inside, how you felt about your mother and your brother and they big old selves. But that serpent, that wizard, it searched your soul and it said, we'll take this. Because she doesn't even know what she has. We'll take it. It's always a trick at the end of the day. And despite you having everything, methinks today you feel like you have nothing. All the riches in the world, the shows, the egots, your smile isn't genuine anymore. Here's the wizard. Look at him. This is actually the image that I saw in my mind. The wizard, the hermit, and your external energy. I can't wait to look into that card. Hopes and fears was that it was your nephew. You know, you never would have imagined. You never would have imagined that he would be taken. Your outcome is judgment, Jennifer. Methinks you will be spiritually judged because of the judgment of this man, and he will talk later on. If he doesn't die before he gets out, these three spirits, this is a woman, this is a man, and this is a little boy. Jennifer. For what? This success? You will pay. And this is all alleged, but I wouldn't care if it, I wouldn't care. Jennifer Hudson will never see this, but if she did, girl, you know what I'm saying is true. You better be glad you never see this, because you know what you agreed to. See, that man couldn't get a fair trial up against you. He didn't have the money, the means, and the resources. But there were things that were fabricated against him because he had nothing to do with it. Not directly. This was arranged like they arrange things when people make these agreements. It was a fly in my liquor. I got him out though. That's for sure. I bet he went night-night real quick. I'm sorry, y'all. My nail is bothering me. Okay. All right. So where should I start? I want to look at everything. I'm going to start with the first card out, the Ace of Cups. That offer that was made to you. Look, your life could be so different right now. What do you want, Jennifer? The Hierophant. Jennifer was doing a ritual. She was doing a ritual. There was a wizard. Ceremonial magic. This is different. I don't call it juju for a reason, because this isn't African spirituality. This isn't one of those rituals. This wasn't even a Jewish ritual. This was a ceremonial magic ritual. This was one of the more secret society, one of their rituals, one of their fame rituals, something that Caucasian celebrities do. You know, Black people and Spanish people have their own things. There are the Jewish rituals that you could do, things like that. But this is one of the, you know, elite white Hollywood, you know, because methinks Jennifer is one of those white is right type of people. This was a ceremony. I'm sorry, y'all, my nail was bothering me and I still didn't get it. This was a ceremonial magic ritual. This was an initiation for her. This is her on this 9, and this is the other members, the other initiates, and she's holding this wand because they've already done it. It's her turn now to do this ritual. I see a dark room. I see circles, a circle around her. I see hooded robes. I see black candles, white candles as well, some red, purple. I see, I don't know if that's black salt around her, possibly black salt, and a serpent around her shoulders. That's what I see in my mind. What do you want, Jennifer? What do you want? I can give it to you. I can give it to you. Whatever you want. Whatever you want, Jennifer. I can give it to you. Let's look at the price she had to pay, though. She didn't know who they were going to take. High Priestess. In this ritual she did, because I'm looking at this, the deaths of her family were due to a ritual she did. She just didn't have any idea who would be taken. She had no idea who she offered. She had no idea that she offered her family. High Priestess reversed. She had no idea that doing this ritual, her sacrifice would be her family. Because at the end of the day, she thought it'd be somebody small and insignificant to her, maybe a friend. All the cards just fall out. I was going to look into the past position. She knew what she was doing. These fell out. Or when she find out, when she found out what happened, the price that she paid was too much to bear. I feel her heart, how it, like her heart. This isn't just grief. This is shock, panic, grief, worry. It's all of the things. And her heart felt like it was going to burst. What happened after that, though, when I said that she just acted oblivious? She knew what had happened, how it happened, why it happened. The start of her new life. It is what it is. The ritual worked. And actually, she actually felt a little free. I mentioned how she felt in her childhood, allegedly. Her dream was to always get away. It's the energy of someone who thought she was better than her family, better than her body, better than her physical confines. She was free now. This actually is a beautiful energy. It's unfortunate the way it came, but I can't help but read the energy that she felt. This is what I've always wanted. I'm free. I'm free from this. This is the image that I got of her as a little girl, just hating her circumstances. Her mother too. Methinks they didn't really get along all the time. Jennifer, I feel like she was a little bit of an oddball in the family. Kept to herself, just her. She would, you know, deal with her sister, but Jennifer never felt a part of them. I want to look into this hermit. After she did Dream Girls, a messenger was sent from the hermit. I want to say that this is because of the fame she got from Dream Girls. It's also, the message was sent and she was more than happy to leave Chicago. She had to go somewhere to do this ritual, and she was going to be staying somewhere with people. She knew what this was when she got approached. She knew what this was, and she was happy because she knew that this meant leaving Chicago and possibly going to wherever people do these things, and then her life not being the same after that. Her mother's here. Her mother's here now. I'm gonna look at Judgment, and then I'm gonna close this out because this is heavy. King of Cups. Methinks this is the man that was taken down for it. The child's father. When he gets out, he's gonna talk. Whether he's hurt or not, I don't know. He's going to talk about what he suspects Jennifer did for money, what she did to her family. He's going to talk about the fact that Jennifer never really cared for her family. So my advice to you, Jennifer, is, I don't know, girl, but blessings and love and peace and healing to your loved ones, your family that was taken due to greed. I hope you learned your lesson, and I hope you make yourself right with God and your ancestors, your relatives. Ashe and amen.